How loud and annoying is my music, by the way? Well, it's in the background.
A little bit. Could live with it if I have to.
You don't have to. It's gone. I'll take it from your complaining voice that wasn't good enough. It's gone. All right. All right. So, this week we'll pick up probably somewhere where we left off last time. You guys had arrived in Sidminos, I believe.
Sounds right.
Sidminos. And you'd been chasing Luke and his aide, Octavia. You'd seen them heading to a little cart, and then you'd found a guy in the street that had told you she asked for transport to a boat that will take them to the Isle of Odium. The Bog of Eternal Stench. And you guys had kept giving chase, and you eventually followed them to a small port, where as you crest the hill looking down over this port part of town, you see them hurriedly moving from their carriage into a small steam coal boat. Coal steam. It's a cool boat.
Can we ride our pursuit horses right up the ramp into the steam?
You can try. It's pretty quick, pretty far away, but you can certainly try and do it. As you get closer to the boat itself, and it's sort of moving along, like it's going along the jetty, and you've got maybe 20-30 meters of the jetty as you or for the boat to go past as you're getting onto the jetty itself. And you ride, and I'll have rolls from all of you for... What's a skill? It's not your athletics.
Is there no, there's no animal handling or ride,
nature?
Yeah, let's do nature. Why not nature?
Did we hit level 10? Or was that...
Not yet, I think.
Oh, okay, I just wasn't sure. I'm natural as fuck, boy.
Why is the glossary not opening for me?
Is there anything else we needed to recap for Orzov? I think we sort of hit the main point.
I mean, I was going to assume you guys did something stupid, and we're going balls deep because that's what we do, and that's what
Probably
we
a
like
pretty
to do.
safe assumption.
Yeah, we did try a 3-person jetpack. Didn't go so well.
Oh, yeah, that's right. But didn't we? Yeah, we crushed a poor family or something. But we left
We
some
did.
money behind, so I think it's okay.
So those who find
Was
the
it-
bodies at least have some money for a funeral.
Was it
Yeah.
unwittingly murdered the body? Like, was it manslaughter rather than murder?
Oh, yeah, we were trying to jetpack after the bad guys, and it turns out when you've got 3 people on one jetpack, it's not the easiest to...
Yep. That's fine then. That's our style. Accidental.
Yeah, just totally collateral.
We do like our manslaughter, apparently.
So as you guys ride down the jetty, each of you ride your horses and spur them on and jump onto the back of this boat, with the exception of Orzov, whose horse stops short of the end of the jetty and is unwilling to make the jump. The 3 of you are on the boat, but Orzov, you remain behind on the jetty.
I feel glad.
Um,
Can I
Oh, no.
keep riding the horse around on deck till I find somebody?
There's certainly people on deck right now that are like, whoa, what the fuck is going on? A few deckhands come out, some of them pull out cutlasses, like thinking you're some sort of raiding party, which you most assuredly are not, probably. The captain of the boat soon makes himself known. You there! Those taking unpaid passage on my ship shall be dealt with accordingly.
I'm gonna throw gold at him.
You
Just
just
like-
biff it right at his head. Dunk! Aye,
Yeah.
motherfucker!
Just like 20 pieces of gold.
Yeah, and General will be like, excuse us for commandeering this vessel, but have you seen a... Yeah, I'll basically ask, if he's seen person matching the physical descriptions of... Was it Luke and Octave?
He says, do you mean the lady of the clergy who arrived just moments ago?
The lady of the... What was it, sorry?
The clergy.
Oh. Was she a nun, or is she sort of dressed up as... I can't really remember too much of Octavia's history.
Clergy-like.
Alright, so she's like in a disguise.
Possibly. I mean, she was dressed in normal clothes. Like, regal, but normal clothes.
Whatever church she's from, I don't want to be part of it.
And did anyone match... We actually saw them get on this boat though, didn't we?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh wait, what if they fucking tricked us and got on it and immediately got off? Some sort of...
We probably would have seen them when we were riding towards it, but I don't know.
Yeah, no, as far as you know, they're definitely on the...
Oh well, so yeah, I basically, I guess I ask if if you can point us, if he knows where those two people...
Says, aye, that I do. They're in the hold, in their dorm they've paid for, and they're under my protection until they arrive at the island of Idio.
Hey, Ryla.
Yeah.
You know how we sunk that boat?
I do remember how we sunk that boat.
I shout out from score, scuttled, not sunk, scuttled.
I do remember how we scuttled that boat.
We should do that.
I agree. We should scuttle the boat.
Should we try flashing our badges or something, even though we're on an undercover mission and we're part of a foreign police force?
I think we gave up on the undercover part.
Yeah, I think everyone knows that we're cops, so...
Yeah, we wouldn't have jurisdiction out here anyway, so he would probably just laugh in our face.
Doesn't stop American.
Right, so if bluffing's out, I guess it's either pour more gold in their faces or knock some skull.
What's this boat made out of?
This boat?
Yeah.
Steel wrapped wood, not entirely coated in... You know the fucking steel and wood boats, right? Like the joinery is steel, the hull is wood.
Ironclads.
That's the word I'm looking for.
Hey, Zumbrio, how tall are you?
Half elf height.
Can you give me
6 foot, I guess.
Oh, perfect. I'm gonna go behind Zumbrio and stealth.
Okay.
I'm 5'10".
Are we going to keep trying to negotiate, or is this a time to try and run over the captain guy with the horse?
Oh, you guys are free to negotiate. I'm gonna go scout.
As you guys are moving further and further away from shore and where Orzov is, Orzov, you watch wistfully looking over to the boat, and you hear a voice behind you saying, "It seems you've been abandoned as I've been abandoned." And you look and you see Luke Gier with Bree standing next to him.
Oh, fuck.
With a gun leveled directly at you. And Luke smiles and says...
the security guard?
He says, perhaps as you and I go our separate ways.
I mean, kind of got nowhere to go now.
Shrugs.
I could take along. What could go wrong?
Really my problem. And he sort of turns his head towards Bree, who takes a step forwards menacingly. And she says, you best be leaving now. Her voice cracks because she's a pubescent boy. You note that there is no Octavia here standing with Luke Gier.
During my glance around on shore, do I see many other boats or other forms of transport?
Like at the docks.
Yeah.
Yeah,
like
there's a number
carriage or
of
something.
other boats. Yeah, little ferries, fishing boats, little riggers, that sort of thing.
Is there a carriage?
There's a few carriages. There's supply carriages that would travel carrying goods from the port back up to the town main.
I might slip myself up. I'll move on and slip myself into one of the carriages, or in between them.
So you leave at Bree and Luke's behest?
I go to leave. Yes.
Okay,
I'm
so
not going far. I'm just going to the carriages.
it's awkward because you start to leave and they also start to head towards the carriages, and they're like, "Oh, you're going." No, you go ahead.
You told me to leave. I'm leave. Do you want to go
they
together?
said, Look, we'll
We'll
wait here.
save on
We'll wait here.
transport costs.
We'll get a coffee. You go. We'll leave in 10 minutes, so it's not. And then they head back
Okay.
into one of the dockside eateries.
Shit, I don't know what to do.
Do we have any remote talkie thingies still, or are those gone?
What remote talkery thingies did you have?
Sending
Didn't
this
we have
week-
like an
yeah,
earring
some
or something that let us like? Was like a, we got them off what's her name before she got dead,
fucked up.
and
You had
put them
sending
to
stones, I
Travelers here.
believe, which aren't like two-way communicators, but like message senders.
Okay, that was what I was thinking of.
Yeah.
So about approximately how far is the boat away from Orzov at
About
this?
300 meters, 400 meters now.
Right. Okay.
And it's
So
picking up
probably be a
speed
good
as they
time
move.
for. This would probably be a good time for Periwinkle to look around and go, "Where's Orzov?" I mean, not Orzov. Gosh,
Yeah, it's also.
is that
He's
what
just
his-
trying to
is
use
that
his
what his
cover
code-
name.
No, that's not like over there.
Yeah, your cover name is Seal, but you can take that off now because you guys have blown your cover.
Oh, okay. Did we know?
Well, considering he's standing next to one of you.
I'm gonna miss being Quinn.
You can keep it if you really want, but
I got in too deep. My mind scar is now that I think I'm Quinn.
fuck the RHC, I'm Quinn and I'm a freedom fighter.
Yes, I'm gonna still be on the boat because I don't know what's going on.
Yeah. So I guess that while Brylus goes to do sneaky stuff, Periwinkle's just gonna kind of bluster on and just chat and kind of try and keep this guy occupied, whether it's asking for package or talking about war stories or doing whatever the hell he can to stall for.
So, you said that they're moving supplies and stuff like that. Is one of these supplies either like witch oil or gunpowder?
So this isn't like a
Just a barrel. I don't need much.
no. I mean, this is just a normal town, normal port
Oh,
moving.
not
Yeah, this isn't like a GR hidden military camp or anything. They're
that. I
just in a
wanted
town
something
called Cinnamon.
to make fireworks with.
Roll me a perception. It's probably not. It's definitely not going to be witch oil because that's not a common occurring
Yeah,
good. But we'll see if there's anything you
That
can
just
utilize to a similar to effect.
the most explosive thing that came to mind due to our love of it.
So you can maybe find some fertilizer and
Yeah,
Found some
you
poop.
find
I get the
some
horse to poop.
ammonium, some fertilizer. No, you do find a small barrel of what appears to be lantern fluid. So while not hugely explosive, it is flammable and will burn for a long period of time.
I want to roll it to the edge of the docks and set it on fire.
As you start rolling it to the edge of the docks, one of the dock workers nearby shouts out, "Oh, what are you doing? That says keep upright."
I move it upright while upright then.
Thank you. Oh, Miss Hiller, no. And then you carry on moving it to the edge, and then as you light it on fire, he shouts out, "You fucking idiot!" And starts running over to you along with a few others to try and help put it out.
I'm not
about 50 meters
staying
away.
by.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you move away as there's a bit of a commotion, and the fire starts to spread onto the wooden pier, and there's shouting and people grabbing buckets and starting to bucket water from the water onto the pier. You guys on the boat see a bit of a commotion, a little bit of fire and smoke coming up back a ways, but it's a bit too far away now to see what's going on, as the captain does take the gold that was proffered to him. Given. And he says, "You understand the lady's still under my guard. You will not, whatever it is business you have with her, will not be carried out on my boat."
All right, sweet. So, how much was it? How much gold did we need to bribe him for? Is it? Oh, I don't think I've got
Someone
any
threw
gold.
him 20. He was accepting of this, but looks expectantly to each and every one of you for the same amount.
Yeah, I threw the 20 in his face.
Roughly, how much money should I have starting off as a character?
Bear in mind, he is a general.
That's a good question. Let me see what your current gold should be. Give yourself 7,500.
Whoa.
Because you've got
Okay.
no magical weapons currently, like magical items.
Yes, I do. There's Quicksilver Blade +2, a brooch, and some
Then go
chainmail.
back to 5,500.
Cool. And how much did he want each from each of us? About 20.
Yeah.
Hang on one second. Sorry, mate. Yeah, give yourself 5,500. That's how much
Yeah.
gold you got.
And then minus 20 for
Yeah.
bribing him to let it.
He says, "Alright, that'll do for the lot of you. Getting yourselves to Odin. That is why so many fuckers want to get there today. It's a shithole." But he takes all your gold and allows you to take your horses into a part of the boat that's more suitable for them. There's like a little closely locked area where small children are being loud and annoying. But you guys hitch your horses and yeah, the boat starts cruising along the coast. He says, "We'll only be about 10 minutes, 15 minutes tops. We've got to slow down." So none of you know what odium is either, like why you're heading there or what it is, but it seems pretty close based on the time he's given.
It's totally the meeting place. I'm gonna stumble onto it.
I think that this is gonna be bad news for all.
Well, I mean, it's not so secretive that this random boatman knows what it is and is talking about it rather freely to strangers who just gave him 20 gold.
No, I
Are
just
there many other passengers on here? Are they all just like average Joe Smoes for the most?
This appears to be more workers that you can see, but there are a couple of people that are standing on the deck looking out, but there's only what looks to be one couple, so two people travelling together.
Alright, sweet. So, seems like we might as well just wait for it to disembark, and he basically said once we're on the other shore, he doesn't really give a shit what we do to her, is he? He's, as long as we, behave on...
Don't get him involved in it, basically.
Yeah.
Okay. So about 10 minutes goes by, and the captain calls out that Odium Ed! And you can see just ahead where the ship is steaming off to is a small island, or more a rocky spur is a better descriptor. It has a single building on it. It is a still tall but mostly ruined lighthouse. As you're looking out, the couple nearby sort of one of them shudders and says, "Oh, this damned and cursed place. Always wanted to see it, but it's even worse in the film." And the guy says, "Do we have to go on shore, or perhaps seeing it is enough?" And his partner sort of agrees. "Yes, perhaps we should return to town. Feel like we've seen what we've come here to see." There's a bit of movement as well down below decks, but you can't quite discern what it is.
Are you still sneaking, Ryla?
Stop going through her panty drawers, Ryla.
I refuse, and yes. Yeah, I'm still, as far as I know, I'm still sneaking.
So I imagine like Periwinkle could have been handling, all the negotiation and taking the horses up and kind of distracting the dude while Ryla does it.
They'll see, like, we're like right outside. What is it, Odium?
Well,
So,
we're
yeah,
on the
this
boat at the
little
moment,
island
aren't we?
appears to be Odium. You're still on the boat about a kilometre away currently.
Yeah. I mean, still on the boat, but nearby.
Yeah. So the main lady who apparently did something bad is she's below decks, I think, in the hold, and we've basically been told not to do anything until we get off the boat. But I kind of figured you were looking.
Yeah, I mean, I would definitely be looking around, seeing if I can find her. If I'm not caught.
Okay, roll me a stealth check.
I did. Do you want to roll you another?
No, I'll take that one if you
Hmm. Well, you know what? Whatever.
like. You want me to take it? Oh, mate, you... I have to share what you just did.
Oh, okay.
You fool.
The
Fool!
first one is at the top. Second one is at the bottom.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Can I take the top one? Oh.
Nope.
Fuck. Excuse me.
You're excused.
Can that bottom row be for rifling through the panty drawer?
I'm not going through anybody's fucking panic joke. What do you guys think I?
Oh, man. Okay, so you start looking around below decks, and you aren't spotted, but you soon come across. You soon come across a door which is closed, and you hear some voices and some bumps and things banging against other things on the other side. You manage to peek in. You push the door quietly open after picking the lock, and you peek in and you see sort of like a porthole going out the side that a few people are passing items through. You see, as they're passing items through, Atavia is in the room, and once these items are finished going out through the porthole, she herself begins to climb through, assisted by one of the boat workers that's present here. She climbs through the hole and seems to climb down some sort of ladder or rope on the other side and out of sight.
Shit. I'm gonna make my way downtown, walking faces past as I'm homebound.
What?
God, never mind. Sorry, it's making a bad joke. I'm gonna go back up and let them know, hey, she's fucking sneaking outside.
So are there like any ship's boats or anything, or is there anything obvious where she'd be sneaking? Oh wait, I haven't seen this, have I?
Correct.
No, but I mean, I'm gonna not check because I'm gonna assume she's not gonna take the ladder into the. So there's probably some sort of raft or canoe or boat or tiny fucking Sea
fairy
orc.
people, sea monster, like
Yeah.
that last time.
Oh yeah.
Isn't that a different faction though? That was part of the Queen, who turned out to be part of Elf Terrorist Lady's group, wasn't she?
I just don't trust anyone in this business in time.
All I heard is we're not setting the boat on fire.
No, I'm afraid not, friend.
I mean, do it.
I'm just gonna let them know that she's probably sneaking out onto a raft or a boat or some sort of non-ironclad ship option.
Something more flammable, perhaps?
Yeah.
Um. Well, I guess we'll sort of shoot over to the side to see if we can see anything.
Say that again.
Can we look over the side of the deck where Bryla would have told us she was heading towards? See if we can see anything on that side of.
Yeah, you look over that side once Riley's got back and told you what's going on. You take a peek over and you see about 20 to 30 meters away from the boat now is a small rowboat being paddled furiously, and you see what appears to be Octavia, Luke, Bree, and the dwarf whose name I forgot.
Wait, what? Wait, what?
Also, if you don't see this, you're unsure, my bro.
I thought they went back to the house, the thing.
So you did. You thought that, but question, Spike.
Answer. Doc?
How does extreme range work?
It's a good question.
Like-
in what context?
Say I wanted to take a shot from where I am
Mm-hmm.
and shoot at their boat.
Well, it's only about 20 feet away, isn't it?
No, you said
30
30
meters.
meters. It's 98
Oh,
feet.
meters, not feet.
Yeah, so
Let me see if I think there's actually a range limit in for.
your gun will have a limit in squares. You consider a
Yeah.
square like what? 2 meters?
Something like that, yeah. I kind of wish I had
It's, what,
invested.
it's
in one
5
of the-
foot squares, so yeah, 2 meters.
Really wish I had invested in one of the sniper rifles to be honest.
I think your knock gun's not even that good of a range, eh?
Oh no, it's
there-
terrible range.
Are there any other wee rowboats that we can?
Not that you can see on this side.
And are they heading towards the island?
Yes.
Can we pull out a big stack of money and tell the guy to double time it straight into the island?
Into the island.
Just fucking just basically get there, straight to the island as quick as we can.
You try to. You pull out tons of gold, just lots and lots of it, and the man says, "No, this is as far and as close as I can. I told that damned woman this place is cursed, and I told her this is as far as I'd bring her. And I'm afraid there's no price that'll get me closer to that godforsaken land.
5,000 gold.
She paid me
Murder.
5 to bring me here."
5,000.
Yeah, that's what he said. That's what he meant.
Ah,
He
We paid
clarifies.
5,000. Oh, what? She paid them 5,000.
Correct.
That means you'd have 10,000 though.
And I would be dead, dashed on the rocks like every other boat. And as he gestures off to the island, you do see, in fact, a number of rotting and decrepit shipwrecks dashed upon the rocks around the lighthouse. Doesn't seem to have worked.
Is 10,000 not enough for a new better?
It's no good if I'm
Probably
dead.
not.
Can't spend any money.
can I just throw him off the boat?
Oh god.
Okay.
You can, but you'd probably be then picking a fight with the crew, which I'm happy for you to do.
How big is this boat?
About 120 feet.
So max like 30 crew.
Let me
Yeah,
pull up
if there's
here.
another ship's boat, can we just pile a big, huge pile of money? Tell them to get in the ship's boat and say, look, we're going to buy the boat off you and ram it into the rocks.
And this ship has
I'm glad I own dry land.
I'm terrified of water, so
We could really.
Has a crew of 25.
Oh god. All right. Can we just?
So it would be a bit of a skeleton crew, but come on, I'm sure it's doable. I mean,
we only needed to get it
with
there.
my commander's skill.
We don't
Listen.
even need to get it there in one piece.
That's it. We basically need to have it set up. They set up the trajectory. We have one person manning the wheel, and we basically just keep on going until the thing dashes itself to pieces on the rock.
So they're not keen because, as they now tell you, they just gave their lifeboat to the lady for a portion of that 5,000 gold, and they don't wish to be dashed upon the rock. So if you're going to take the ship, you're going to need to take it by force.
Do they not have another lifeboat? They only have one lifeboat for a 25-man crew.
Yeah, it only takes one lifeboat to get the captain off the ship.
The captain's supposed to go down with the ship. All right, god damn it. I love you guys. If this doesn't work, I'll see you in Valhalla. I'm gonna jump over the side.
Into the water?
Yep.
Alright. So you jump off into the water.
General Periwinkle.
Yep.
I close my eyes and tell him to steer and hit the rocket belt.
Oh god.
Okay, so
Oh dear.
we see a wide-angle shot of the boat in the distance, and you just see a small, dark figure leap off the side in a perfect swan dive, and then a moment later there's a rocketing blur of smoke begins to streak out of the side of the ship towards the rowboat that's moving slowly but steadily away from it towards the island. And as we do, we cut back to Ozzo.
Oh, how many more ways can you split the party?
I need a few minutes, sorry.
Okay, alright. Well, we don't do that then. So the rocket belt continues to
Just
fly
map it.
towards it. Roll me your roll, Jeff. Your rocket.
Or did you said you wanted me to steer, didn't you?
Yeah, I'm just closing my eyes. I'm terrified of hitting the...
So is there is there like an assist action in 4E? How does that work?
There is.
13 damage.
Yeah, there is, but the belt works by shooting in a random direction.
Oh, so there is
Oh, hang
no
on, that's
steering.
not- it's only a random direction if it goes wrong, right?
Correct. I still take the damage.
So 13 squares in a direction of your choice? Or straight up, but you know the
Yeah,
direction of your choice?
towards the boat.
Okay. Roll me a d20. Because you're wanting to steer.
Just a straight D20, okay.
Take my energy. That is not enough.
Yeah, I'm gonna hero that.
Okay, well you have 2 hero points now. Yes, please.
No.
Oh my
God, dude.
Have another one!
Yeah.
god. Okay. This is going to be great for the coming fight because... wait, no. That was a d12.
Oh,
that was a d12.
D12.
You can roll that again.
Oh, wait, was it? What? Where's my? Oh, my D20's up there.
Oh,
Come on, natural.
please, Periwinkle.
At this rate, if you use all of your points, you'll be at 16.
I can't afford it. I need to save.
What the hell? One more.
All you need to get above is a 10, man. By all odds, you should have by now. Hey!
Oh well.
Alright, so the rocket belt, you sort of tug on Trabro's arms to veer you towards the boat, and you guys land 5 squares short of the boat, just 5 meters short of it, but on target. You hear a shout of alarm from Atavia, and she cries out to the 2 men rowing, "Quick, row faster! I will take care of it." And she is going to do a thing. Let me just bring it
If it's Wall of Force, it's really gonna hurt.
this isn't 5th edition.
Is it a thingy that could be interrupted?
I don't think you have interruption in this.
Let's have a look. If it's a
reactors can have.
I do have an interruptibility if it's something that'll damage an ally, which is kind of weird because the interrupt will only work after I know what the effect is.
She is going to be doing a damaging attack.
We're 5 feet away, so does that mean that we're in melee, right?
5 meters away, so 5 squares. I said
Okay,
5 squares. Sorry. Yeah.
Sorry, never mind. Okay, nah, that's not going to be worth it anyway. So don't.
So as she stands on the back of this dinghy, which I'm trying to find the map. Sorry. For a rowboat. I know we can't get 5 squares currently, but just imagine that it's. So she sits there in the middle. Grab the other.
You know, when we thought naval battles, don't really think this is what it's fight.
A rowboat hitting dudes in the water. So she snaps her fingers just once in your direction. This is General Periwinkle and Trabro, and there's a sudden thunderous explosion in your ears, and the water is sort of blasted out from an area centered on the two of you. She's gonna try and wreck your shit, mate. That's what she's gonna do. Just see what the correct damage value should be. Level are you guys?
9.
9? Sweet.
Good luck, guys.
I have a plan.
Hope it's good. That's fine.
I really need to get some more jars of Alchemist's Fire.
Oh no. Oh no.
I don't have any with me. That's a slight problem.
Oh, that is a bit of a problem, my friend.
Okay. So you guys are smashed, and also, as this explosion goes off...
My Avengers Resolve activates, I'll take fire.
Does that not need to be a marked target first?
It's actually specifically when a non-marked target hits me.
Ah. So what triggers when you do that?
When I'm hit by an attack.
So it's an interrupt as well, so you will gain 5 hit points back. So adjust your hit points by 5 and then activate that, because it'll also be till the end of your next turn. Okay. However, you are both dazed and deafened.
Hey Smite, I have a question.
I have an answer.
If I do cold damage to the water, can I freeze the water?
In a small patch, yep, absolutely. If it's an area of effect cold damage, then yes. But otherwise it'll just be 1 square.
Okay, I have a question.
And this isn't a square that goes all the way to the bottom of the ocean either. It's a small area. Yeah. Go ahead.
No, that's fine. Would it be possible to use my hand crossbow to fire and make small enough patches across the water that I could walk on? 1 for each foot.
How many hand crossbows do you have?
1, but I can quick load it. It's a hand crossbow.
Yeah, right. It's going to take your standard action to allow you to move across the water in this way for each move action that you spend moving.
Okay. How far away am I?
They were 30 meters before, so 2 turns? Or 2 move actions, I should say.
Alright, so that's 12 feet.
Yeah.
Oh,
12 squares. 12 squares.
12 squares.
Yeah, because the others are only 5 squares away.
I'm coming, you guys! That's all I'm gonna be doing forever until I catch up.
Well, until next turn, or the end of next turn, I suppose.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Wait, were we supposed to roll initiative?
How's-
Initiative. Yes, you're doing it now. Sorry, yeah.
How's Ryla dazed and deafened?
Yeah, why am I
I
dead?
put the effects on the wrong person.
That's
Ooh.
but.
There we go.
I was just going to say because of the belly flop.
Oh, yeah.
So now we go to the first round of combat. Trabo, you're up.
Because I have superior will, I can
Oh,
roll to get rid of.
Dazed at the start of your turn.
Oop, General Periwinkle can go first if you like.
I was going to say, you guys can get your +6 and your +4s to initiatives if you want it,
Doesn't
and
matter
I'll get my
anyway. You
minus.
guys are all
minus-
above.
Huh?
You guys
Oh.
are all above initiative. You don't need to do that.
Sweet, fair enough. There is. Quick question: if we don't want them to keep getting further away, are we going to have to target the rollers first? Like they're still trying to pull away, aren't they? Or...
Yes.
All right. But how many squares is Trabo currently?
5.
Is there any way I can make you take a move action?
If all goes well, I shouldn't need to.
What can we do? You got any ranged attack?
I have one.
So, I don't think there's a heck of a lot else I can do at this point, other than, yeah, I guess I'll do I believe it's a commander's strike. No, that's the melee only. Sorry, it must be the direct.
Oh no, my attack's an ability. Sorry.
Target makes a basic attack as a free action, so yeah, shit. It's not a hell of a lot I can do at this point. You still pretty fucked up? I'll do a Scald's Aura.
I'm only bloodied.
Yeah, okay, so this is an Aura 5, which will... You or any ally could take a minor action to spend a healing surge and regain plus 1d6. So I think this... You and me... That work out? Did it
Yep.
20? Holy shit, that seems like a...
No, it's healing surge value plus your dice.
Dang. Okay, so yeah, that's me.
The Scald's Aura. Isn't it they spend their action to do it? Or do you do it?
I do it as a minor action, apparently. You activate Aura if... let's hang on a second. Twice per encounter, you or any ally... Oh, yes, sorry. So each person has to use a minor action to do that, so...
Yeah, because you can do it on yourself this turn, but Trabo has to do it
Yeah.
himself on his turn, or you do it
Yes,
on
yeah,
your
sorry,
turn.
I didn't realise that. And that lasts for, I take it, twice per encounter. Okay, so...
So you can also do it on an adjacent ally, you can heal them. So you can do it for Trabo, but you can't also do it for yourself on that turn.
Yep. Okay, so, were you going to do that heal thing anyway, Trabo, or are you going to use it for something?
Depends how much this roll go. My breaking days roll. Because I can only do one thing.
Oh, also, sorry, Dan.
Mhm.
The end of a turn, do I save for all the saves, or do I save for like one save?
You shouldn't need to roll anything. Just click end of turn, and your saves will get rolled. The days does
Doesn't look
end
like.
next turn anyway.
Okay, because I did end the turn, and it doesn't look like it's stuck.
That's because they were put on outside of initiative. Sorry, here we go. Fix. Alright, Trevor, here.
Right, because I've got superior will, I get a free saving throw at the start of my turn
Is that for the dazed, right?
for dazed.
Beautiful. Even if it's not a save ends.
Even if it's not save ends.
Very good.
I'm going to hero point that.
Okay. Nope.
I'm going to hero point that.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
How? We can't have any points left.
Tank's
Oh,
empty.
How important is this to you?
It's not really.
Yeah,
I
I've got
will
one
mark.
hero point left.
If it's a free action, I still get to do it as well as spite.
If it's a what?
If it's a free action, do I still get to take that in addition to my one action for being?
That's a good question.
Can you give me a good answer?
I'm going to find that out. You can still take free action.
So I'll free shift move one square.
Okay. So you're now 1 square closer, so you're 4 squares away.
Just reading something, sorry. Would this boat count as an enemy?
No. The boat itself is
What
not
if he
against
really,
you.
really hates the boat?
Then I'll just mark the lady as my oath of enmity target and enemy.
Yeah, you're should get some sort of bonus for being deathly afraid of reward. Like it'll focus your anger onto.
It's okay, I'm going to get out of it real fast.
Via the rocket belt, right?
Oh yeah, what's the recharge on that thing?
I can do it every turn.
Holy shit!
If I wasn't dazed, it would have been the play.
Am I still hanging on to that? By the way, I guess
that's your
God
choice.
damn it, that's set up wrong.
I imagine I probably would be. Oh, and yeah, never mind.
There we go.
oh boy. Well, I'm just gonna run.
Alright. Luke sits, stone faced, not reacting. Octavia looks out to you both and shouts, "Why has the vacuum cleaner suddenly turned itself on?"
They must be taking on water.
Oh no!
Fucking weird. Ghosts, man. She shouts out, hang on. Let me get this right.
She shouts, "Let me get this right!"
She sort of lifts her arms in the air and she says, "The dead of Odium protect the secrets of the crypt, and they come to protect me." And all around you, the water starts to churn as you see murky figures begin to move through the water towards you both, Tribro in general, and Riley, you also being in an elevated position, can see what looks to be dozens, if not hundreds, of humanoid figures moving through the water towards the other two.
It's like Harry Potter.
Oh.
It's a few seconds until they break the surface of the water and you see masses of fallen undead. Hundreds and hundreds of these now reanimate bodies forming a wall between yourselves and Octavia and moving towards you to attack. So that's her action.
Oh, we're so very fucked.
Bree sits there doing
I
nothing.
teleport.
To what?
Octavia.
Okay, perfect. You are now on the map. Yay.
And I get to
No!
punch her in the face.
I'm gonna die!
I mean, that
Got
was
off the
a
boat,
smile.
man.
Oof.
Boo.
She shouts out in surprise, and as you land the blow on her, you see a gem in her headband flare suddenly bright, and you feel your consciousness, already in two separate pieces, overwhelmed with a third as she attempts to slip into your mind.
Zambri.
Probably like, you
Yeah,
don't
if you
really
just,
want to
like,
see what's
keep
in
it-
here, lady.
That's perfect.
Zambri, if you want to argue with her and keep her out of my head, that'd be great. Right about.
So you immediately have an extra turn, however, under her control. So you are going to turn, walk to the edge of the boat, where the
Can
masses
she-
of undead are swirling and doing whatnot, and leap off into the water.
How about his psychological scar? Would that do anything to prevent him from going into the water since he's so
The
scared of the
psychological
water?
scar is under his mind. It is her mind that is
Okay.
currently in control of his body. Just like when he
I-
goes
I
into
tried.
Zambria's
I tried.
consciousness, her skills and abilities come through. Have you never seen Split? Gosh.
No.
So you leap into the water. You're now amongst the dead. Bree does nothing. Orzov, you're still hiding as the oil burns and people are trying to get it under control.
Started.
There
started
goes-
to make a mistake.
There goes my beacon.
So, what's the current situation? Am I still with Tribro or am I in the dark?
You are 3 squares behind Tribro because he teleported away from you. So even though you were holding on to him, teleport breaks all ground.
Okay. I think I will. So, is there how does swimming work? Like, how is my movement restricted in terms of how many squares can I go?
If you want to try and get through the dead, it'll be difficult and dangerous terrain, and they'll potentially get to attack you as you try to move through it. However,
Right, so they're actually between me and the boat.
yes, they're sort of forming a circle around the boat.
Is Tribro in striking range of it? Assuming that they can be.
Oh, the dead? Yeah, he's like swimming with a couple hundred of them.
All right. Yeah, I guess I'll just. Well, I'll move up. I'll do I'll do a full movement, like to get right behind or right beside Tribro, and I'll do a commander's strike, which will let him strike at them as a free action, and you'll get a bonus to damage equal to the.
Sweet.
That work? Yep.
I don't know if I hit.
Yes. That'll be enough to hit the seething masses of dead that are around. They have an AC of 14. I don't think you can miss except with a natural one. And you hew through a great swathe of them, momentarily making a break in the water around.
And I'll be able to move like just beside Tribro there, wouldn't I? So
Yes.
I'm actually.
Oh, I'm still dazed. Fuck. Okay. Another save. Are you fucking with me?
I've got a thing.
Wow.
I just didn't realize I had it last turn. Sorry. Which one is it? Thought I did. Is it powerful warning? That's not it.
It's okay. I've got a thing I can do in one action to get me in her face again. I use Inexorable Pursuit, which gives me phasing and 5 movement. And I get to punch her.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and I've found the other thing too. It's a breach of no regrets. It's a daily, and you get to re-roll your save with a +2 bonus.
Nice. Do you want to let him do that at the start of his turn?
It's a free action.
Okay. I'll give it.
Because freeze can be used out of turn, can't they?
Yeah.
Ah!
Damn.
You really don't want to not be bit dazed, eh? Oh my god, those rolls.
Oh.
Bitch, I don't like water.
Yeah.
I can keep doing this all day. Just let me sit on the boat. Please let me sit on the boat.
How far away am I now?
You are, after spending your standard and move, you are right there.
Cool. I'm guessing there's
You can do
undead.
You can do it, Quinn. I believe in you, Quinn.
Thanks, bud. Cool. Good thing that I don't need to fucking swim through shit. Is this? Wait, no, it's not a concentration she's doing because she cast another spell. Or wait, no, she didn't actually. Is it a concentration? I don't fucking know.
What's concentration?
Her fucking spirit wall bullshit.
You mean all the undead that she summoned?
Yes.
No, there's just undead here now.
Oh, cool. That's awesome. Love that. Very awesome and sweet and cool. Alright, I'm gonna spend a little time here setting some stuff up. So sorry to
Do the thing.
I'm doing the thing. I can't knock gun from this far away. I'm not gonna hit it.
You can hit the boat.
I don't think the boat's gonna matter, my friend. Can I hit the boat, actually, Spite? From where? Probably could.
You're 1 square away from it.
And, okay, fine. Can I, Hunter's Corey the boat?
No, because the boat is not an enemy. Same reason Trabro could not mark it as his Oath of Enmity type.
Okay. Well, I'm not gonna waste any fancy stuff, so I'm just gonna shoot at the boat with the knock gun. This is such a fucking bad idea. Cool. Oh, whoops. I aimed at her, but I was aiming at the boat, and I'm sure that hits in regard. Wait, hold on.
Don't you get stunned, deafened, and dazed?
Yep.
Okay.
You fire my little
Can I
teammates.
start writing a letter to back home asking for new teammates? I don't think they're coming back.
You know us too well.
Actually, I don't think I get dazed. I mean, stunned. Yeah, no. I just get knocked prone, deafened, and dazed. So anyway, Spite, that should actually be a minus something because the way not gonna work.
How many shots are you firing?
Full barrels.
So that's 7, so that's -7, right?
Yep.
Do you want to use a hero point?
I swear to God, a 17 should fucking hit that boat. So no, I don't want to use it.
Oh, you're just shooting it at the boat, not at her.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
no,
I'm
fuck
sh-
yeah. Sorry, no, absolutely. That's yeah.
Okay. So I'm going full all barrels. I'm not even gonna bother rolling the fucking winter. Okay, let's do this. My goodness.
All right. The entire back half of the boat is evaporated, dropping Trabo once again into the water. However, Octavia as well is going to make a save to see if she's knocked into the.
I mean, it doesn't even matter, right? The fucking back of the.
Oh.
She falls into the water as well. From there backwards is no longer part of the boat. You note Luke and Bree still sitting in the boat, unmoving. The rowers now begin to panic. One of them stops rowing and leaps off into the water, attempting to swim out, is dragged under the water by the dead around, and the other one picks up his oar and attempts to continue to row what remains of the boat as it starts to take on large amounts of water. So, the end of Ryla's turn. Luke does nothing. Octavia, as you guys are all in the water, the dead around attempt to grab each of you. As they grab onto you, you see the dead men and women's eyes lock onto yours as they grab you, and you see what appears to be an endless black depth into their eyes, as deep as the sea itself, pressing down both into your mind and physically into your body, dragging you under the waves. You all manage to shake free of their grip, but then you feel yourself drowning, even though your head's above water. If you had not escaped from each of their grip, surely would have drowned. But here you still feel the weight of the water in your lungs as each of you take 6 psychic damage from these dead trying to drag you.
Okay.
So, yeah. And everyone make an endurance check.
I probably automatically failed because I'm prone. Yeah,
Okay, just
doesn't matter.
no, it shouldn't.
Oh, well.
So the four of you just keep track that each of you have failed one endurance check.
Okay.
Octavia attempts to drag herself onto the back of the boat by doing a move action and moving, not shifting, but moving one square onto the boat. Trabo, do you get a reaction?
Of course I do.
Though you're
I'm
still
dazed.
Although that should have ended because that was in next turn. Sorry, you shouldn't have even been dazed last turn. You can have an extra action on your next
Ooh.
I'm
So-
going to use Overwhelming Force Trap, so you can now use any melee at will. Doesn't have to be a basic.
Handy.
Oh, and if this attack hits, she'll also be dazed until the end of her next, which it did.
Oh, you bloody hit.
And I knocked her prone.
You do knock her
And she is dazed.
Aha! However, as she is knocked bloodied, once again, she removes the dazed effect and the prone effect as her entire headband begins to glow brightly, all the gems imbued with power on it, now unleashing their power, recharging her willful presence. And you feel again, Trabro, your thoughts being invaded by
Jesus, bitch.
this lady. Yeah. Yeah, so she's just going to take another one of your turns.
Though she's still prone in the water,
No. Oh, does your stuff stop her moving?
that knocks them prone.
Then yes. So she is no longer prone, however she is in the water. She did not manage to climb. So her thing removes all effects that are currently affecting her. She is going to cause you to... So she can't make you use any of your limited use, so can't make you use any dailies or anything like that. So she's going to make you charge. General Periwinkle.
I thought I had to move 2 squares to charge.
It's going to make you charge, Ryla.
Sorry, Ryla.
That's alright. I'm auto crit, or advantage. Wait, was prone grant crit automatic?
No, just a plus 2.
Combat
Just combat
advantage.
advantage, yeah. But you're already
Okay, good.
dazed as well, which does the same thing. Oh, that was nearly a 20.
Thank goodness it wasn't.
Yeah,
I'm
you
actually
got
at
like
21 right
Okay, so that's her reaction when you make her bloodied. Now on her turn, she is going to again kick to the surface of the water now that you've stopped her from getting. And she is going to click her fingers once more. Let me just make sure that's not an encounter.
Bang,
It's at will.
it is gone.
And the three of you are all hit by a burst of sound.
Holy shit,
Different
that's a
day.
lot of damage.
For fuck's sake.
Christ!
Boom! Or, again, Bree continues to do nothing. Orzov, you, seeing the men put out the fire, what are you doing? See, they're crying out, "There's fire! There's fire! Oh, fuck! Oh, Jesus! It's fire!"
I just
Oh,
get this
I like
sensation
your just dedication to the craft that you just keep being DMing as your house slowly burns around.
So, Orzov, are you doing anything while the fire burns?
Other than the sudden feeling and slash urge to hold 3 funerals, I guess because I mean I don't know any of that's going on. I guess I did not notice them slipping onto a boat and sailing away. So I'm just gonna
Does
have to
he
wait
hear the
a bit of
pops?
Go to the
time,
pub.
not noticing that they're gone. I'm like, I should probably go back to the train. I don't want to walk home.
Okay, so you
And-
Mission accomplished.
start leaving the dock. Yep.
I guess, yeah, I mean, that's the only thing I can think of. That would be the most legitimate thing to do. Unless I come across someone that's in distress because their rowboat got stolen. I'll solve it by stealing another one.
Uh,
Just don't look.
Okay, so Tribro is no longer in melee distance of. What else can we do?
Remembering you are Dave.
So that basically means a
One
move
action.
or an action. Is
One action this turn. Move, minor, standard. You can action point as normal and add an extra action.
Yep. Let's have a look. Oh shit, you're pretty fucked up, man.
I'll be right.
I'm going to. Okay, I'm going to use Display of Heroism, so I can shift up to 3 squares. So I'll shift to what the hell? Yeah, I'll shift to there, and you can take a healing surge as a free action, and then you may switch spaces with that ally. So yeah, so you get a
Does
healing.
that stack with your Scald's Aura?
Hasn't that been used up though? Because we've used it 2 times.
Yeah, it's twice.
I thought we only used it once.
I thought
Once
Tribro
for me
did.
and once for you.
I haven't used it
You
yet.
didn't use it.
Oh, you didn't use that. So I guess you could probably, because this is a probably won't be able to do my Scold's Aura this turn because I'm dazed. So it'll be just your healing surge, and we both.
Yeah, I was just thinking, because I'm spending my healing, would it stack with the other one, but without costing your action? If you understand?
I don't know. They'd probably have.
Hang on, is it Healing Surge or the other one, which I don't have on my abilities for Second Wind?
It's just a healing surge.
Okay.
And then we also get +2 to defenses. And we're now swapping places. So, oh wait, I can do it. Cool. So you are now there.
I'm back. Oh, free shift move.
Oh, did that roll? Did that roll saves? Don't think it did.
You rolled one save.
I rolled, yeah, once.
Only one of them is saved.
Days should have ended. I don't know why it's not. It's bugging.
I can't roll a save to save myself.
Yep.
Oh, that's why. Because it's the end of her next turn. Not the end of your next turn. So it should be coming off on her turn, not yours. That's why that days doesn't die.
So do I get that extra action or not?
Which extra action?
You said because I was so the days didn't fall off or something?
No, this is a fresh one, so she blew you guys the fuck up last time.
Ah.
This was just Dave's days didn't fall off on his turn, and it's because it falls up on the end of her next turn. So you can make your save at the start of your turn, though, but you failed it.
Ah, I failed it. Now I get to make my second one.
Yeah. So just end your turn. Perfect.
Fuck my life!
You just cannot move, man.
It's only been one turn, right? Since we got fucked.
Round 3 now.
Yeah.
I think.
This is the first turn since you got blown up.
Cool. I'm gonna stand up in the water. I'm dazed. So I'm gonna action point. I am double dazed, but I'm gonna fucking action point, so I'm gonna
Double deafened too.
Am I double?
You're what?
Left in both ears.
Oh, whoops. Well, there. Now we're good. So I'm gonna stand up. And since there's no fucking way we're actually gonna be fighting those other two, because we're fucking dead as
So you're gonna stand up?
Yeah.
That's your turn.
You're going to knock
yeah,
on the bloke.
No, I can't knock gun again. Actually, my knock gun is gone.
What?
Yeah. You drop it, and I dropped it in the fucking water. So
Holy shit.
R.I.P.
That was not worth it, bro.
Yep, it was not. Bye, knock gun. See you later.
You need to get
It's
another
not
one
too
of
late to
those.
get it, is it?
It's in the water with like
Instead
a
of
million.
standing up, I'm happy for you
This
to
is your
swim down
first
into the
turn
water.
since doing that, isn't it? It shouldn't be too late to get rid of if you go after it.
If instead of standing up, you'd like to swim down into the water to grab it, you can get it.
She's gonna murder us. Like I'm
But at least
eight
you'll
points.
die with your
One turn is not worth sacrificing the not gun over for.
I'll die for the knock-on, mate. All good.
All right, I'm counting on you, Jabba. Friend.
We're fine.
We're really not.
I've got heaps of health compared to what I normally do.
In any case, you're about to fall over yourself. It's you're probably better off with the not gun than without.
Basically, we're just like the knockdown as a party member.
Yeah.
Basically, when we die, avenge us by just blowing the rest of them to smith.
Well, I guess
Or-
they're not really.
Make your escape using the knockdown to propel you.
There you go.
Well, I mean, their boat is kind of fucked, so they're not going anywhere. I guess I'll swim down. I guess that'll be my turn.
Okey-doke.
Cool.
Luke
Super cool.
sits, staring straight ahead. Octavia, is going to actually have her square, is going to...
I'm starting to suspect these Lukes may not be real.
Yeah, probably.
Sorry. Charbro, you see her grip her morning star that's until this point been holstered on her hip. You can see how she holds it as more for defense than offense, but when she attempts to hit you, the mace flashes with a holy light.
Oh, she is actually a priest.
Oh boy.
Oh dear.
Oh, good thing there's no adjacent people.
This is oh wait, we can't really use hero dice for this, can we?
Oh, can we?
No.
Can you...
I don't think we can re-roll enemies' dices with a
No,
hero.
that was one of the things we took out after some playtesting.
Bro, no. What am
It's
I
fine,
going
I've
to
got
wield if
3
you're
million.
down?
You're not only dying, but you are blinded.
Doesn't that fall off when I'm dying anyway? I think all effects fall off when you die.
I don't know.
Other than prone. For obvious reasons.
Yeah. Oh, he died, so he stood back up. No, any additional damage or effects he or she is currently taking continues to reduce the current hit point total and affects the player until that adventure.
Right.
Rip, rip.
It's
Three
fine.
also steers dead ahead, not paying attention to the battle unfolding around. Also, you get halfway up the road.
Sweet.
General Periwinkle.
Alright, if I can, I think I'm going to use that remaining part of the school's aura as a minor. And I will heal him up some. I'll just check. He's still in aura 5, yep. So that's a minor. Which, if I'm. Oh, I'm not dazed, I'm only deafened, so. So, and as a major or as a normal action, I'm going to use a Commander's Strike. So, can make a melee basic attack as a free action.
Sweet.
There, Trevor.
Trevor.
Wait a sec.
If only you weren't blinded.
I have a thing.
You have that?
On my turn. Never mind.
It's your turn.
I'll
Oh.
free shift move.
Oh, sorry. Would I have been able to move up to basically?
Can I free shift move onto her and try and drown her?
I'd more consider that like a grab and trying to drown her rather than sharing space.
Right. In that case, I'll free shift move up onto the boat.
Okay.
And what does blinded do?
-5 to attack. Everything is invisible
Perfect.
to you.
I might actually get to use this ability now.
Is that something that happens on a miss?
Yeah, because I never fucking miss. Or not. Oh, -5 does a 26.
Wait, what?
-5.
Yeah.
Oh, it's already on there.
Yep.
Oh, never mind.
And I'm sorry, but even with a -5, both of those hit.
Yeah.
Alright.
Is there another damage as well? You rolled 2 attacks, didn't you?
I always roll 2 attacks.
So he gets 5th edition advantage, basically. Okay, Ryla.
So am I able to make an action then? Oh wait, I guess I am. So I managed to grab my gun.
Yep, absolutely.
Alright, great.
Float back to the surface.
Alright, so cool. She's getting Hunter scored as a minor action. I'm gonna shoot her in the face. Cool. Oh, it's level 21. Good. Yeah. I don't even care that she's dying. I'm not done. I forgot to put attack finesse on. What happened? Hell yeah, suck it.
Oh. So she collapses into the water and begins to drown. Unconscious, floating under the waves. Do you guys let her?
What's the backstory on this? On her? Why are we chasing her again? What do we know about her?
She's a slaver who tried to sell that Elegant for money, and
No.
also... Wait, is it?
This
Is
is
it not
Octavia Sacerdote, which is the traveling companion of Luke Gier.
Oh, well that's bad enough then, yeah. Because
Guilty by association.
yeah,
Take
Is
that
there
shiny
any-
circlet of hers, though.
Is there any value in keeping her alive, or is it just going to give her a chance to weasel out?
we could take her head thing, which is magic.
Yeah. Take her head.
So
Well-
I take it that Luke and Bree are still just dazed the fuck out doing nothing, or possibly are.
The dead.
No, the
Luke?
Luke and Bree.
They are sitting there doing nothing. As she dies and begins to fall under the water, they continue to sit there staring straight ahead doing nothing.
All right. Are we out of an initiative now?
No, there's still a whole lot of dead around, and there's still Luke and Bree sitting there for the time being.
Yep. So who's going then?
Sorry. It is General Periwinkle.
In my turn, I wave to a passerby.
Yeah, he waves back and says, "Top of the morning,
Evening.
afternoon," and he walks up.
Is it? I'll just climb onto the boat, and can I just go up and just gently wave a hand in front of the eyes of Luke?
As you walk within, say, 2 feet of it and reach your hand out, Luke disappears. Whoomp. You disturb the air around it, and he disappears. You do the same to Bree. Whoomp. She disappears as well. The guy rowing the boat, which is probably sitting like right there, which is still rapidly sinking, he gestures to you and says, I'm real. Please don't kill me. I was just hired to bring her to the island. Sit. Are you gonna? How are we?
Keep rowing, lad.
I'm
doing it.
trying! And you guys are getting pretty close to the shore of the island, and it only takes a few minutes more to get there. The dead make way for the front of the boat cutting through the water, now no longer made rabid by Octavia and her magic.
Up to you if you're saving her or killing her more. I figured I'm 2 feet tall, so I probably wouldn't be much use in that regard.
I'm very sad right now.
Did you guys just wait till you get to the shore, trying to keep the boat? Like, it's sturdy enough that it stays afloat.
Well,
I'll
what's
grab-
happening with Octavia? Where
She
were
sank
they
underwater
grabbing?
and- Did anyone grab her? Sorry.
I'll grab her.
Okay. Alright, yep. Her body is dragged aboard the boat. She's still very much dead.
Can I... Wait, is she dead?
It depends. Who killed her?
I did.
Did you kill her?
Let's find out.
She's like a necromancer, isn't she?
Yeah, she is. I did not kill her.
Did you kill her?
No. I rolled
Okay.
a d20.
She's
Under 10, I didn't kill her.
She's unconscious and on the boat. Spurts up some water but continues to stay unconscious. As there's a crunch, the front of the rowboat hits the shore of Odium, the cursed island, so it's called.
I'd take it you stole her magic amulet thing too.
Yeah,
There's-
for sure.
There's already parrots on the island coming to see what the see what the sound is. Or dogs with squeaky toys coming up to see what all the commotion is. But with that, as you crunch to the shore of the island, Orzov, we cut to you. As you return to the rail enclave, you're just in time to see the Griento family moving from the train towards a nearby hotel.
That's the guy we helped, right?
Damata Griento, yes.
Yeah. I give a wave.
We ended up saving him, didn't we, too?
You
He's
did,
not
you
a...
saved his life.
We did a good job.
They appear to be talking to a rather portly businessman who's speaking quite animatedly. Appears to be trying to sell them on some sort of business proposal, and the wife looks very much like she's trying to shove Damata along. But,
I'll interrupt and go in front of. I already forgot. I want to
Damata? Yep.
But I want to call him Dimitri for some reason. Because I'm so used to saying Dimitri instead of Damati.
Right. So you go in front of Damata and call him Dimitri?
Yeah, I'll give him a hug and I go, I need a bit of a. I'm in a spot of bother. Trying to interrupt and cut off that other guy and get in between.
The other guy, put out by your interruption, says, "Excuse me, sir. This fine gentleman is talking to me, Cordell D'Onofrio. Don't you know? It's quite rude to interrupt a man as he's in the middle of a conversation piece, don't you think?
I need urgent help from my dear friend.
And I need urgent help from your dear friend as well. I was just telling him about all the particulars of my proposal." And Damata's sort of trying to give his attention to you as Cordell tries his hardest to stop that from happening.
I've seemed to misplaced. Well, my friends have been mislaid. Gone, missing.
Damata says, "Oh, your friends. Well, and he looks around at his wife, who's like, who is this person?"
Oh shit! I forgot that the family does not know about us.
He says, "Perhaps."
Also, you're not wearing your fake moustache anymore, so he probably can't recognise.
He says,
Put on the hood back on.
Sorry, Seal. I'll talk with you in just a moment. I'm just gonna sit on my family at the hotel, and perhaps you can meet up for a drink afterwards. And Cordell says, "What bother? I'll be there as well. We should all meet up for a drink in just a moment, and I'll see you in 10 minutes, and then this gentleman can come along and speak with you in 20. 10 minutes to myself. That's a good bet, hey sir." And Damata
I just give him the 20-yard stare.
Damata just sort of nods like, "Get me the fuck out of this situation. What the hell is going on?" And ushers his family past the two of you, and Cordell watches them leave, and he sort of turns to you and in a gruff voice says, "It's my family, Mark, you fuck. Step off."
He's seriously my friend, and I want to talk to him.
Well,
You
your
can
friend
scam him
looks
another
like he
time.
comes from money, and that money's gonna be mine. So once again,
You're
back
slightly
off.
too slow with that. He's already lost money.
He smiles.
Not to us, but before.
Fantastic. A desperate man then. And he puts his hands in his jacket pockets and strolls off.
What direction does he show off to?
He goes towards one of the what do you call them? Bordellos of the Rail Enclave.
So not a dimly lit
Not where
alley.
Damata's going now.
So not a dimly lit alleyway.
No, not just yet.
Okay, yeah. I'll let him go. There's no, got bigger issues than not getting this guy scammed again.
That's true.
Sorry, Orzov, we love you.
I love you guys too. So now I'm in the area where the train is and the train people. I want to keep my eyes out to see if Luke and Bree arrive at this destination.
Back at the Enclave?
Yeah.
Okay. Right up until you're getting ready to go and meet Damata. Oh, you didn't want it to meet Damata, did you? You didn't want it to meet a Damata?
No, I wanted to meet Damari. I didn't want Damari to meet the other guy.
Okay. So while you wait around in
actually-
this area, keeping an eye out for both Damada, Cordell, and Luke Shear and his entourage, you see no sign of any of them until about 9:30 at night, when you see, which is like, sorry, 8:30 at night, which is about half an hour to 45 minutes after the others all left. You see Damada coming back out.
I'll have a friendly chat, say, enjoyed your time in this conclave. How's it been going? I got separated from my friends. I have a few things to ask you. Have you seen, I'd give a description of Luke and Bree recently?
Shakes his head. I saw them on the train, not yesterday, but not since we've arrived here at Sidmanos. No, I'm sorry.
Well, if you do perhaps see them, just give me a little discreet nod. I'd like to know. But I don't know where to start, my dear friend. My friends got into the ship with their horses. I'm ashamed. I couldn't make the jump. I stayed behind, and now we're separated. I don't know what to do. Don't.
I guess
I don't know where I was going. I was just wanted him to help me look for Luke and Bree, but now I have to make a cover that. It's also you guys.
Help me, Donata. I just don't know what to do.
Don't happen to have a boat, do you? I don't know where I'm going with this. I really don't.
Sorry, buddy. You're
Um,
doing your best.
no, but yeah, if you could keep an eye out for them for me, that's all I'm going to ask for you.
Of course.
Your financials are already strained. You should not be going any more deals, especially with that dodgy guy. He said that
I have no intention of
this,
signing
He's
up
gonna
to any
try to-
more shady deals.
you better, because with just me around, it's going to be a bit hard to bail you out as successfully as before.
And I have no more energy left in me for such a thing as that.
Good. Just look after your dear family.
Man, you got a real fucking Gilligan's Island thing going on.
Shit, yeah. And are there shops around this conclave?
Yeah, of course. Like, it's a fairly busy area. It's another rail enclave area.
Is there like a barber and a clothes shop?
Yes. Would you like to go and change your disguise?
Yes, I would
Okay.
like to.
So we go and do that. It's 8:30, so I'm going to take a quick 15-minute buy, and we'll come back in a moment. So call it 15 minutes, eh?
All right.
Alright, I'm just going to mute the thing now.